Okay, part 2. When MPS married MPD, that marriage consisted of consummation of two entities screwing each other around, screwing around with each other, consummating each other. If I can have you to arrest these parents, these children, I can get your child in magnet school. What's child you want? If I can get you to intimidate, harass these parents or advocates, and that ain't working. What you need? Y'all think that don't happen? If we could just, kind of brush that allegation down that coach was messing with the student, we'll just get them out of here. We won't press any charges, even though the child was not of legal age. But hey, I need y'all to come out here because this boy is really acting up. He tall, he big. This little girl, she too fat. I need her out of my school. I want her arrested. I want her mama arrested when they come up here. But parents can't sign warrants on MPS employees. Why? Because the marriage between MPS and MPD is very real. So much so. When you look at Alabama Administrative Code 290-3-2.34, the revocation and suspension of certificates and unsuitability determinations. Well, Dr. Bice has a duty. He can revoke, suspend, recall, non-renew, and refuse to issue or impose any other condition or requirement authorized by this rule for you educated certificate. Margaret Allen, who probably did, they ain't made the news by putting it out there that she renewed her contract. Is not doing her due diligence. Well, what is that? Her due diligence is to report these pedophiles working in MPS. I call them pedophiles. We reported about 2.5 years ago. The teacher down at South Lawn showing his penis to his students. Well, they put him on administrative leave. You know what he went to do? He went down to Mobile County down there. He molested a child. They arrested him fall of last year. Well, what happens when you don't report these things and when you brush it up under the rug, Margaret, is you allow these pedophiles to fulfill their illness, their pedophilia. I hope you can't sleep at night. I really do. I hope God chastise you. Divine vengeance is upon you. I pray so with a quickening spirit that God touches you and removes you from that position. You don't need it. You don't need it. Because you just sign off on things. Don't investigate. Sitting back, looking like Miss Jane Pittman while the mayor tells you, don't say nothing now. And I'll let you sip from the same water fountain I sip from. Well, I'm looking at a particular coach. I pulled up this particular coach's teaching certificate, Coach Beasley, because I wanted to see had his certification been flagged. Y'all know, was it last year, year before last, that inappropriate sexual misconduct? Well, he's over in Gwinnett County, Georgia, assistant coach. Y'all think it's going to stop? High school, y'all think it's going to stop? The illness has just moved on to another state. Well, most people say, well, why the child mama ain't pressed charges? Didn't I just tell y'all Montgomery Public School married Montgomery Police Department? They work hand in hand under Mayor Mac Massel, Mac Superintendent. Mac, don't say nothing till I tell you to say something. Mac, let me hold a press conference. So, the truth of the matter is, when you look on the teacher certification, and you can go there, pull up your coach. I just named Fred Bees. Pull it up. Look under his certification. Oh, he's passed the criminal background check, FBI check, blah, blah, blah. Why? Because he was let go from MPS. Nobody filed charges to convict him. That's the problem. That's why he and that other man down at Savlon can go from county to county to state and continue their pedophilia. Because if these superintendents would submit, and this Margaret not doing her job, not submitting the report that he and whoever else was put on administrative leave. And y'all know the pictures were out there. Don't act like the pictures weren't out there. Where he bit the child lip kissing. Don't. We ain't brushing nothing up under the rug. But the children now are suffering because of the powers that be and those who are in leadership brushing shit under the rug. And the thing about it is, these kids are now killing themselves, getting arrested, hurting other children, hurting themselves. Y'all, MPS, Margaret Allen, you a failure. You failing these children. Because you at the top, baby. You not trying to enforce the state of Alabama rules and regulation, Title 16, Alabama Administrative Code. If you are and they're not listening, why aren't you asking for public help, community help? Ella Bell, I send the same complaints that I send to Margaret, to Ella Bell, Dr. Bice. Nothing is happening. These children are dying. These children are dying. They're going to jail. They're being charged as an adult. You know what's going to happen to them. Well, they shouldn't have did it. That's what some of y'all going to say. Somebody need to hit you in the top of your head for making that statement. Because most of them, 90% of them could have been saved. But because these people in these positions are frats, sorority, go to the same church. We don't need that on our report. Well, hell is coming out because you're on the failing list every year. It's bad. It's bad. The feds need to come through here and clean house with MPS and MPD. It's Truth and Justice Tuesday.